I'm confused. Do I say I'm John Hayeck and welcome to my TV thoughts? Because my movie thoughts is the website. I guess we'll just cue that intro and figure it out later. San Junipero. So this is an episode of Black Mirror Season 3. In case you guys don't know, Black Mirror is a show that's currently on Netflix. It aired on BBC for its first 2 seasons. Now it's airing on Netflix. And this is a show that a lot of people had kind of mentioned to me that I had to watch. I watched the first episode of the first season. It was so bonkers off the wall crazy that I'm like, yeah, maybe the show isn't for me. But the kind of twist of the show is that every episode is a different story, it's different characters, it's different actors every single time. So it's kind of like you get a mini movie every episode of the season. So I was told by one of my friends that like San Junipero is the episode you have to watch, and then you'll just be into Black Mirror. And I'm like, okay, like I'll give it a shot. And Black Mirror is a show that's kind of like the modern day X-Files. Again, it's every episode it's a different kind of story setup, and it kind of has like a twist on like, you know, like sci-fi and like what technology is doing to our society nowadays. And this is the episode that I watched, and I'm like, it's not that much technology involved, but it's still a great episode. And I watched it and I'm like, yeah, this is the Black Mirror that I should have watched from the get-go. So San Junipero takes place in 1987. It's in this kind of beach party town. You've got Mackenzie Davis' character, who's kind of new on the scene. She's kind of the shy girl. And you've got Gugu Mbatha Raw's character, who's kind of like the party girl, who's kind of like trying to encourage Mackenzie Davis, like put herself out there and like, you know, kind of like have more fun and everything. And from there, we get one of the most sincere episodes of television I have seen in a long time. And as I already said in this review, it is more like a mini movie than it is part of a larger TV season. It's 63 minutes long, and it feels like it is a complete cinematic film. You have some well-rounded characters, you have a well-rounded story, and you've got some superb direction. I loved this entire episode through and through. First of all, Mackenzie Davis plays the shy girl super well. I thought she was just absolutely perfect. And Gugu Mbatha Raw, I think, is excellent in her role as well. I think the two of them play so well on screen together. They have unbelievable dynamite chemistry. I love seeing their kind of like opposite ends of the spectrum just interact and be perfect on screen together. They were so good against, I can go on for hours and hours about each scene. I loved each of them in, but they were both so fantastic on screen together. I think that their characters were written in such ways that were dynamic, even though they start off very simple. You grow to understand who each of them is and why each of them is a great foil to one another, and I loved seeing that. I love how the twist in the episode isn't really a twist at all. It's something that's so subtle, so simple, that it really just kind of recontextualizes the episode and really just makes you understand like why certain things are the way they are, and it just makes the entire thing feel more sweet and sincere. San Junipero is a great romance. It's a great story about kind of becoming yourself, acknowledging who you are, and it's a great story about just growing up and growing old, and I loved that. San Junipero, I think, is one of those episodes that has great lighting and production design as well. I think that the use of different color lights, whether it be the kind of like green and kind of, you know, bright neonness in the party sequences, or the kind of soft yellow and like soft brown in the kind of nighttime beach sequences, are really, really well done. I think the contrast is great there. From a production point of view, I think this episode's great. From an acting point of view, I think this episode's great. And just from a sincere television appreciation point of view, I think this episode's great. Guys, San Junipero, I cannot recommend highly enough. I really think it's one of the best episodes of television I've seen probably the last few years. If you guys aren't into Black Mirror, I understand, but give San Junipero a shot. Again, it's not about like how technology's ruining our lives. What big twist can we have? I love the X-Files. This is really just a sweet human story. I'm going to give San Junipero an A+. I loved watching this, and I cannot wait to watch more episodes of Black Mirror, and maybe give you guys some reviews on those as well. But for now, I'm just speechless on how much I loved it. Be sure to let me know your guys' thoughts on San Junipero in the comment section down below, and what episode of Black Mirror I should give a shot to next. I know Netflix is releasing Season 4 in a few weeks too, so I can't wait for those to come out, and maybe we have another San Junipero type of thing. But that said, you guys can follow me on Twitter at JohnMHayeck. Go over to mymoviethoughts.com, subscribe to this YouTube channel for tons more posts from me, and links to all 3 of those are in the description down below as well. You guys can also like this video, comment on it, share it with some friends. I am John Hayeck, as always. Thank you guys so much for watching.